was always scared, no, I couldn't be prepared for you just to be a memory. We push and we pull, it's wrong and it's right, it's not black and white. But I know that we'll always be something golden. It's only worth taking to make it. If you took a little time to open up, to see my love, to see my love.
Greetings, salutations. Come again. Shit. Cause what? They're just for now. Up, dogs.
The truth is running in our blood. The answers lying here within.
See, man. Bastion. Hello. past you. Can't hardly hear you. Quiet. Oh. That's better. That's a lot. Where? Oh, god damn. Yeah. Be more upset if the game takes much appearing than if other people were. Like game to a point. Game just make. Oh. Yeah. Can you do the water grade? Yeah. You know, a giant body of content. Because I'm looking. No, no. With my walk. I don't know. Yeah, there. sandstorm. It was really clear. Doing some. Look at that shit. What? I'm doing freestyle walker tricks. Everyone. Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing? Docs. It's funny, man. No, I didn't get gay.
Everybody got some weapons and armor and whatnot. And all right, and then Poon and I, so Rotor went to bed, and Poon and I were hanging out in the south No, in the North Ravine because yeah, we got raided in the South Ravine. Huh? We're clever. We go to the North Ravine. So I said to Poon, I'm gonna go to the hard tile and look for some more tablets. But the conventional way, because it was 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock night. Usually, it's when where you're able to find some. Usually, I did, and I did. But I'm in the middle of it, and Poon goes like, "Shit, there's a ship coming into the ravine," and he tried to pack his base very quick. But there were 7 dudes on a dingy, and
That's what happened to me.
they fire a catapult gas bomb at him.
What?
Yep. And he kind of dies, and they're sitting on him and looting his whole base.
Oh.
Completely emptied out. And then he says, come here, let's 1-on-1, and he fights the first one and kills him. And they're like, oh yeah, he was the worst of us and stuff. and so he fought, in the end he fought them all 7 of them. But he managed only to kill the first one, and the other one were better indeed. And he got killed. And then they gave him like 2 wingsuits, feather boots, some weapons, whatnot.
Oh, so they were cool.
They were, let's say,
Coolish for
decent enough. Decent enough to get him a consolation out of it, you know, to make him feel not totally destroyed. And not bad. I said a wingsuit is something very hard to unlock.
True.
It's 20 tablets if I remember correctly. 15.
Oh, by the way, speaking of wingsuits,
5 fuck.
they're selling tablets for $1 million on this Blooming Haven tablets for $1 million on this Blooming
Yeah,
Haven
it's how they
tablet.
make things fun.
Yeah.
What?
That's basically it's internal clan. They put into file back.
Oh, really?
I don't think that's true because I've actually asked clans, do you guys get a tablet for every 10 that are farmed? And they said no.
Well, I mean, they might want to.
I don't know.
Interests, maybe. Who knows?
Well, if it, so here's the thing. If that's the case, that it works. Okay, let's just imagine it works. That it's an exploit. What they're doing by selling themselves tablet and buying them. That's the exploit.
Well,
Because
why
that
would they leave any up if they're gonna do that? I think they're actually just selling them. I think they wouldn't have any for sale if they were exploiting. Unless it has to be somebody else
But
that buys them.
since the tax system is like that you don't pay taxes, the game pays the taxes for you. Okay? So you earn 10 tablets on a hard tile, and you are to keep your 10 tablets. There's not like that you only can take 9 with you. So you get all the 10 tablets, and 1 new tablet is generated to give it, and it lands in the proxy. So, and what they do now internally, Dude A says to Dude B, hey, I put 10 tablets on. Here's $1 million from me. Just buy my 10 tablets. Therefore, I get my $1 million back. You give me my 10 tablets back, and there's 1 tablet in the proxy that is yours now.
Where did you actually hear this stuff?
I didn't hear this. Rotor told me that.
Where did you get that info, Rotor?
From one of those guys that let Big Clan put up how they.
Oh, 'cause I asked Ragnarok and they said that they don't get any tablets in their proxy and they don't get. And then I asked the Dead Wolves or whatever they are, the Dead Crew, and they said the same thing.
Well,
So
then,
I don't know.
That's probably just a made-up story.
Yeah.
It fits the narration of the game.
I think it's just trying to get people to put up tablets for sale.
I mean, they could have, like you said, they could have been
funny.
protecting their interests, but also, you know,
But it may have
Could
patched.
have been patched.
Or
Yeah.
maybe, or but they said they never got them. Ragnarok didn't say, yeah, we used to get, but now we don't get them anymore. They said they don't get any.
I don't know. God,
I
I
don't
would
believe
hope.
it. I don't believe it either, because if they both said no,
Yeah.
We
and
could
not
see
like,
a lot more Schmetterlings running around if that was the case. Like everybody would have a nice ship because they could all build it and whatnot. So
well, in fact, it is a fact, as a matter of fact, that shortly after the game started out, a week later or so, after the first stable run, after people could log in, you already had Titans.
well, I mean, if you're playing non-stop with like 50 other people to farm up tablets and you're on a monument and you could just set up 5 wind farms nearby and keep going, I don't doubt that people could get that.
Yeah,
If they
it's
had
a whole
full
clan effort.
control of a tile in a monument. I think that's very. He's the Weebloo police, maybe. Or he's trying to raid. Been power washing all day. My feet are a mess.
That you are working at the detail shop, right?
What?
Are you working at the detailer or what?
Oh no, this is a one-time thing. I'm cleaning the front of an IKEA store, the sidewalk, because it wasn't cleaned in months and it was disgusting. So I've spent like the last 3 days, all day, all shift, basically just power washing. And I like
Okay.
power washing, but I need
Yeah.
better shoes.
It is. I've washed it myself. But it's hard work. You have to keep up the thing, the pressure all the time on your arms. It's not an easy job.
I find it very fulfilling though, because you can see it getting visibly cleaner, and there's like the clean and then the dirty.
Oh yeah,
Just
this
magic.
it's like mowing. Everybody likes mowing because afterwards it's so nice.
True.
Fucking.
Well,
I'd
on
like-
on a tractor, you just drive in circles and that's it. I've got 1 acre, so it takes about an hour.
Yeah, if you're
I've-
riding, then
Tractor.
that's.
Yeah.
If you're walking around though, it's a little.
Well, with a push mower, it's shit. And I had used to live.
Bush hog, that's different. Fucking bush hog.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could ride around, I would, but my backyard gets too much water in it, and it would sink.
I used to live on 4 acres, and I was like, green to the bone. Yeah, we don't get a tractor. That's just pollution. Blah blah blah. So I got a push mower. I push mowed 2.5 acres of grassland at 100 degrees outside and 100% humidity, and I nearly got a heart stroke. So I did
do that again.
heat stroke, and so I did that once. I did that twice, and then I went and bought a tractor because it's stupid not to have a tractor for 2.5 acres. The mall.
They fixed you can now disassemble the walker wings.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, Gleeker.
Yeah.
I don't know, Rotor told you already, but I mentioned him earlier. So if you were to craft a quality medium chest with, say, quality 80 fiber, quality 40 stone, and quality 0 bone frags, it would make like what, a quality 40 medium chest. And then if you were to disassemble it, it would-
Yeah. I figured this
Yeah.
out the other day. I don't know if I had said it. You weren't in the chat, but I figured that out. But also,
okay.
what do you use bone frag? Well, I guess it would make making the bone
For the
glue
bone
so much
glue,
better.
yeah.
It's
'Cause then you
such
put
an
that in the
inefficient.
campfire.
It's such an inefficient way to get the bone fragments, though.
Well, yeah, it would depend if we had a good quality fiber. I mean, there's tons of fiber everywhere. I just don't think we found the
Right.
good quality spots.
We would need a really high quality fiber working stand, and then a bunch of Rupu pelts.
Even then, it won't pump out quality 80. It'll be,
No,
like,
no, not at all. Yeah.
we'll have to find it by hand somewhere. I know they're out there because there's fiber everywhere, but
I'm just trying to get enough water to get back to.
If you can find quality 80 corn,
why?
because quality 80 corn also quality 80 fiber with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now that's good thinking.
I have a patch right here. Let me look at it. Oh.
The odds.
Yeah, well,
Same
on
with
the hard
cotton,
time.
on quality 80 cotton, you'll get quality 80.
True.
This is not quality cotton here.
I found a high quality bone frag spot. It said 47 plus, but it was
Whoa,
only
what?
at level 5.
Where was this? This is the first I've ever heard of a bone deposit that goes over for the first quality. Is that
Yeah,
on the
right?
hotel?
Docs found one on a hard tile, a bone, a single one, with level 30.
Ooh. That would be so good for just upping the level of nomad cloth you can make.
Well, and with Nomad Claws, every other shit that is done with it. Every weapon, every whatnot.
True.
So, but it's only one. He remembers the location, he didn't mark it because he was being chased by someone.
Hmm.
So he had to go, but he knows where it is, and it's on this tile here, I believe. Our, home tile, on our neighbor tile.
The one to the south?
No, to the north. It's the 10 water thing. Where you just need 10 water.
Where's everybody?
I'm likely not gonna play in that medium tile anymore, just so you guys know. It's not police,
Yeah.
you know. So
Raids.
I've moved to the medium tile beneath. It's actually being policed for now. Probably overly policed, but it's better than just an
Well, then I
unpoliced
will
tile.
be in the process of moving that way, I guess.
Yeah, let's move to the one south.
You guys don't have to. All I'm gonna
Well.
be doing is frag farming and tablet runs. I think going forward for a bit at least.
Yeah, but it's not safe on the medium one where we're on like we were raided yesterday twice
Yeah.
in the ravines.
I'm honestly surprised a lot.
It was good for 4 weeks. I mean,
Yeah,
Don't get
like,
me
you
wrong.
can't really ask for more than that, you know?
yeah.
Name of
Well,
the
just
town that
English.
you're on?
It seems really active here. That's my only concern. But it seems it's lost dudes. But it seems heavily policed. And they say just if you guys are running into trouble with raiders or anything like that, like just call it out. And the owners of the tile constantly stopping people to get names and clans and shit like that. So kind of like things that Ragnarok used to do.
Yeah.
So it seems
Well,
a little.
we all know how they turned out, so let's see how long this lasts.
Yeah. I'm not saying that means it's safe, it just means,
Right.
they're at least protecting their farmers somewhat.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So, we need to figure out which tiles we're gonna PvP on and whatnot, because I gotta talk to Zeno or something like that. Because there was a complaint that was DM'd to me about PvPing. Depending on the context, I'm fine with him doing it, but if it was on the medium, it was like really early this morning, like 2-3 a.m. So I don't know.
I was around at this time.
Yeah.
He mentioned he killed some people, but
Yeah.
I don't
He
think it was
also got killed.
He also what?
He also got killed.
Did you know the person?
They were a Twitch streamer, and he was running around with Exiled Messiah person augmented. So he just DM'd me saying that, but
Was it Yellow Buzz?
what?
Was it Yellow Buzz?
No, it was let me.
Give me a sec here to understand that. He runs around with sires and kills people. Who did he kill?
This guy named the Magi, but he was just one guy that he attacked. I don't even.
Did that guy have
Oh, this-
TTV at the end of his name?
No.
So what's the problem? Of which clan is that Magi or whatever?
I'm still messaging him. I got this while I was at work, so I didn't really get a chance to really talk to him about it.
What is, you know, understand me right, it's a PvP game, so what is this guy complaining about?
Right, that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's why I wanted to bring it up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are we friends with them? I was just.
I don't know.
I mean, we didn't PvP before because that was Rag's rule, but with them gone, where does
Well,
that
yeah.
I guess.
So,
Yeah.
the only
I'm
friends
like-
we had in this game was Ragnarok. They're gone. We have no friends. So we can PvP anyone we want. Any way we want. Same way it happened to us. Oh,
Exile
no.
Messiah is friendly though. He's
Okay,
just,
yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
their clan is kind of split.
dead.
Yeah.
So that's something else. If that's friends, that we had earlier or whatever. I wouldn't kill Ragnarok people right now as well. But actually Ragnarok has lost the tile and withdraw. So if I kill on this tile a Ragnarok guy, then it's normal PvP.
Right.
Because they don't own the tile anymore. If they come to this tile, which is not theirs anymore, then that's normal PvP. We don't have a not aggression act or something like that.
Right.
And nobody cares if we are friends with someone or not. Because this is not a game mechanic.
True.
So so as long as there's not something that is highly questionable, like let's say harmless griefing, for instance, yeah. But then again, what happened to Poon yesterday was normal PvP. That's it.
Yep.
It's hard, but that's part of the game. And you have to make sure that you are behaving correctly and take precautions to not be caught in, or to learn from these mistakes. Poon didn't make any mistakes. He just was there at the wrong time in the wrong place. And the only mistake we made as a group, and we discussed this earlier, very very early on, that we are hanging out in the same ravine over and over, and we knew a major raid would be incoming, and it happened.
And it happened.
So it happened.
4
So-
o'clock in the fucking morning, too.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And
8 motherfuckers on a dinghy with a fucking catapult fucking lobbing gas at me.
that was, I mean,
I mean,
that
last
was-
night, that big fucking bombs around with them.
So what we're gonna do is we have to change our ways. We cannot hang out in one and the same ravine for weeks and weeks and weeks and expect that nobody that nobody comes in and then raids us in a vulnerable moment.
I mean,
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying now we're moving to the
Hello.
place where
you know what I mean?
where
I'm
Blitter
good. How you
is.
doing, bro? You got a nice
Mhm.
mic. Hey, have you seen
As
any
simple
one
as
of
that,
these
because
little
we're not
rat
safe on
shitheads
that other
running
tile
around?
anymore. We're
Why?
known as, oh, the red orange
hold
dude
on,
that sit in the
let
ravines for hours
me
and hours and hours
Discord real
far, like
quick.
they have their bases out, stuff like
What's
that.
up?
Part of it too was
Let me
is,
mute Discord real quick.
when there's not much to go
Okay.
east or south of us, so when people
Yeah.
come down, they got.
All right, now what was?
I said, have you seen any like these little rat shits on the ground? You know, I'm trying to get
Oh,
some
the little
hide. I
cat thing.
can't- Yeah.
Here, probably. When you
No, we got some. It's just I'm trying to look for these little fucking rat cat things. But
usually
I can't
ask
find any in this
most
valley.
stuff. Mountains. Mini valley, big mountain,
Yeah, yeah.
and they'll usually be like base of the.
Okay. All right. Appreciate you, bro.
Bro, dude,
Take care, man.
you as well.
Silent Mountains. It's a little bit north. It was. Oh, now it's. Oof.
That is.
It was 245 water or something like that, but now it's a bit more.
Yeah, it would be 300 something.
What
So,
was it called?
Silent Mountains. It's a little bit north.
Okay.
but you can cut down on traveling costs tremendously if you jump via tiles. So let's say I'm on the north tile here, and I want to go to Silent Mountains, which is 125 from here, the hard tile. So we go for 10 water from our medium tile to our hard tile, Virgin View, for 10 water, and then we go for 100, and then we travel now through that thing or around it or whatever, or we go even, yeah, we have to get a set of our gears, and then it's only 110, so it's all in all 120 instead of 245, whatever it was, directly from out, no? And that's how you can save money, but that means there's additional risk, of course, because you have to travel.
True.
We could do the ceramic upgrade and maybe just do it in one shot. How much does that give bonus wise for extra water?
I got a 540
Whoa!
on the mollusk.
Wow.
It's substantial, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll probably just do that then, and that'll be easier now that things are burning too. So
Yeah.
that'll probably.
Wait, the
be
moss
easier.
holds more water?
The ceramic upgrade.
It's not
Howdy,
very
howdy.
hard to get, but you have to unlock it. That's 2 tablets.
Right.
Other upgrades like the armor upgrade are much harder, but you can get it. But unfortunately, it doesn't show up on the mollusk as additional armor. Or what?
The mollusk. Apparently,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, or hoping that a patch will solve the problem. I mean,
Eventually, but how soon?
that's the question. Yeah, so I'm not changing anything right now because it's fine with me. Eventually things will kick in and then we'll have upgrades, they will be unlocked, can upgrade them really and stuff like that. Stuff that we can't right now, and the modules will work and everything like that.
there's like
Oh boy. Oh. I think it's just your sexy voice. And then you ask them to duel.
And they run.
Sorry, Rotor.
Goddamn.
I'm gonna probably crack that joke a good amount of times. Just a heads up.
And then you do.
Dude just like, books it. He must have been shitting himself though. All those tablets on him.
I don't know. It's why he was so stealthy. Yeah, 4 tablets. It's not the maximum you can get.
Well, he must have pulled him out early.
We did 1,600
Waited.
frags last night, and we got 4 tablets, and then another 4, and then another 5, and another 5. So,
See, I got
About-
consistent 5.
oh yeah.
Apparently you can get
Done.
6, but
How many times did you do the monument?
twice.
Okay. So maybe we just got unlucky then. But it was about 50% for us.
Yeah, it must be just a chance thing.
Pat, or maybe he learned something real quick for just one. Probably just got 4 though.
I'd be down to just camp people at a monument. Get some easy frags. Or easy tabs.
Yeah, but you have to be. Careful yourself, because you gank someone, you might get ganked yourself. We just were lucky that things played out the way they did.
Right. Why is everything really expensive? I might just spend a little while farming worm silk and trying to get as many flots as I can. See if I can't buy some of these tablets. See if that's a worthwhile way of doing things.
For 1,000,000 flots, no way.
Yeah.
Faster than just probably monument, I'd say. But if you want flots, do a cattail, or I heard obsidian's pretty good.
Yeah, you need to get a jet for that though, or hose.
Xeno unlocked that, I think.
I might end up doing that as well.
Should I kill this on the fucking...
Do they have anything?
I don't know.
Do they have any
They have
armor?
no. Yeah, nothing on their back.
That's unfair. You gotta disconnect, but you don't know for what reason. I happen so often to be disconnected that I would be. That's a briefing.
Yeah, they might have been killed, respawned at the trade station, and rage quitted. You never know.
You can attack them. I just think it'll take you out of your safe zone, right?
Yeah, I think that's what usually it does.
Wall rotor. You can either kill him or let the next guy kill him. Or you can ask them if they want a duel. Oh man. I'm gonna have so much fun with that.
I wonder if that represents something. Besides a fuck you.
You ain't gonna fuck out of my door.
Aw.
You have to wait for your own timer to go down.
Huh.
You can log out and you can, what? Oh, like transfer your ship? Oh, cool.
One of the funniest things I've done though is harpoon a nerd. Fucking walk it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
you can still do that with the little cuties. No, with these bunnies or whatever they are.
Visible cactus.
Favorite kind of cactus.
My favorite.
Ooh, yeah, buddy. Begins.
It's fun.
Like, to the point.
Wait, how do you go on first person?
X.
If I-
The sun? You were cutting in and out.
Zone.
Yeah. Maybe it's one of those zones where they're like, yeah, we're friendly, but and they just gank you later.
Mm.
I go. Dunk.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. I've left from the windmills before, just, you know, because people can use it, unless they're a real cockbag. Just destroy the whole thing.
Yeah, why would you do that to yourself, though? Like, you're kicking yourself in the foot if you destroy it.
You know? It's just like free resource for everybody.
Right.
It's just like water, you know? If you could destroy the little oases, I'm sure people would. Let me deplete your water. Poison it.
It'd be an interesting mechanic.
Yeah, that would be.
gamer.
That robot. God.
Which one is Dingy or the Stiletto? He just built it. I'll tell him. I just he was getting a frag box on foot, and I just went up and I rammed his walker. But it was one of the times when I could actually push it at like a normal speed, and he was just running after as I'm just pushing his walker further away. Oh, man.
Here's a question for you. When you die or get killed, and you're driving a mollusk, do you respawn inside the cage or on the top of the walker?
On at the whip.
Yeah, underneath it or besides it, or on where the levers are.
Yeah, switch.
Okay.
Us Jones was it? Yeah.
Yes,
you're.
you were. I think you just left.
No, I'm there.
Oh, you parking?
I'm in lobby now, and I'm going back to get the other ships.
Gotcha.
Can you type the name in the server? Or
It's
not
just
server, but
directly south of our.
Yeah, it's you can't. It's
It's
Blue
like
tile.
one tile.
Oh, okay.
I spawned at the rightmost newbie tile. I didn't have to travel far.
you didn't see much of the word, didn't you?
No, not yet. Well, I'm seeing it now. I'm going from tile. I did like 3 tile jumps to get to the one I'm at right now, so I got a little ways to go to get back.
Y'all seen the show?
No. What is it? What's it on? That's probably why I haven't seen it.
Now you can just walk.
Oh, by the way, for some reason, I'm seeing I just broke into a campfire for its water. Or I had to break into the campfire for its water because I couldn't, take the water out until I broke it. Just keep that in mind. It's kind of strange.
Go ambush rope.
Yeah, go get on rotor.
Have you seen the beach that these things are like?
Yeah, I've seen them. They're pretty cool.
He's just farming like crazy. Sometimes these palm trees in the distance play tricks on my eyes. I'm like, ooh, is that a spider moving?
How many pearls do you have?
Yeah, I feel that.
Wait, what?
Ja, warum muss ich
Pearl.
immer zur Primetime, wenn die meisten meiner Freunde online sind, warum muss ich jetzt dann Schlag spielen?
Zero.
Follow me.
Ja, weil du schickst sie zu mir.
I got scared for a minute.
Ja, aber ich habe jetzt
Thought
Primetime.
it was somebody
mit den Leuten.
fucking fuck.
Nee, ist nicht den ganzen Tag Primetime.
Yeah.
Ich kann
I couldn't tell what language at first. I was like, oh god, is there a Chinese player near me?
No, that's the wrong
Right.
one.
Oh god. That's the equivalent of like dropping a crab on someone in this game. Tanks?
Yeah, they were.
I didn't hear about the tanks. I heard about the whales though.
What, for Atlas?
Yeah, for a
That's
while,
strange.
these Chinese like players, everybody thought they were hacking the game because you know you would get in a fight and then all of a sudden, you know, a bunch of whales would come out of nowhere and just whales weren't supposed to spawn in like 3s and 4s, but these whales would just come and just destroy your ship and weird stuff was happening. Like drakes would be out of nowhere and attack you in tiles that they shouldn't even be in.
Mm.
It turns out that they acquired one of the devs' emails and login information, so they were playing on dev accounts and were able to just spawn in whatever the fuck they wanted.
Right here, look, clams.
And
Funny.
the clans never got banned either, because I remember the clans, and the clans still existed after all that happened. So it's just weird that in this game they're banning entire clans because one member is hacking. But in that game, like they literally had admin powers, could spawn in anything they wanted, unlimited resources, like
Well,
literally
I don't think
spawn.
that game has as much hype as this game does.
It had the same hype when it was
Yeah.
first released. Like this game's gonna
Clan?
drastically die down. Once they limit clan size, OWO is gonna quit, and a lot of these other major clans, and there will be remaining small clans, but
That'd be
It'll
good change of pace. To be honest.
Yeah, just roll up to Harvard.
yeah, but it'll
Yep.
die out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I'll keep playing unless they do some sort of, full wipe, which is ultimately what kind of killed Atlas in the end. Is when they changed the dynamic of the game with limiting clan size and basically how they, I guess the equivalent of how you would own a tile here. In that game, it was like instead of a proxy, it was a flag, and they had to kind of just do full wipe of the game because there was just so much shit going on, and that made a lot of people quit. Huge amounts, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be frustrating.
Well, let's see how many people are playing this game right now. Go check out Steam. Library, home. Where does it show number of players in game?
I don't know why.
Oh, in the lobby of this game?
Thanks.
I'll tell you what, how many people are in tile, but I don't know about. You might be
I
able to
thought there
pull
was
up
a
a
way
website. You might be able to pull up a website like server stats.
Yeah, I just thought there was a way to look at it on Steam. But currently, there are.
Oh yeah, there's it'll show you like peak.
Oh yeah,
here it is.
last
Yeah.
30 days, average 13,000, peak 30,000.
This one, when I clicked on Community of Last Oasis, it says 8,220 in game. And then it shows 836 in group chat, like whatever that means. Oh, that's an epic screenshot of the crab.
You should have.
That's when you guys kill her, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Kills crab first encounter. You know, we should go back and just wreck that thing. Was like a clan, crew, whatever. How much of the chitin does it drop when you mine it?
An act.
Yeah, maybe we should do that.
If you use the saw blade, you get like 13,000.
What?
Yeah, that's what I saw somebody put out there. They're like, yeah, I've used the saw blade and got a fuck ton.
Damn. I feel like with the, no blue kitties, chitin's probably a little more valuable right now.
Mm. So were the cats that bad?
Oh god.
Jeez. Yeah, that's not good.
Hey, do you guys know if you make one of the Rupu slingers, how do you get the Rupu on it? Is it just automatically attached
It's
to
already
it?
on it.
Oh.
You gotta harpoon the thing and take it on a walk.
Oh. I mean, like in fucking Atlas, you had to go kill a pirate ship and then pay gold to hire the pirates and then whistle them onto your ship, bring them home, and then, like, make them go and attach to your catapults and shit. So I'm kind of relieved it's a lot more simple than that. I assume you gotta craft a bunch of ammo, though, I'm guessing.
Dixons.
That's it? Oh, I was thinking craft materials. Let me see. Equipment. Yeah, Ammo.
Earthwax, rupu pelt, rope, wood.
What's it called?
The rupu slinger in construction.
Oh, well, I was thinking the ammo for it.
It's stone and rupu.
I don't.
Oh,
10
pelts,
stone
okay.
and I don't know how many rupu.
I think it's 2.
Mm. They do. I think each one does like 100, like if it hits properly.
I was thinking of putting a couple on top of my base.
That's probably a good idea. But they have an activation time, so they don't instantly.
Yeah, it takes 3 minutes after you unpack your base for them to activate.
Which I think is fine.
Because a lot of people were abusing that. They get into a fight and then unpack a fucking platform with like fucking 6 rupu fucking slingers.
That's hilarious. I think
That shit was
I
fucking
said
OP
it
as
pretty
fuck.
early on. I said it pretty early on, and I was like, yeah, this kind of feels like Fortnite at the moment. And they're probably gonna patch that.
Fortnite.
Mhm.
Who can drop their Rupu platform faster?
Basically.
I could take that whole base out. 20.
Do it.
Because they have their.
Fucking burn the bottom, they won't even realize what's happening, and then the loot's just gonna fall through to the ground,
Yeah.
and then make a quick getaway.
You see that?
Yeah, that thing's massive, man. Hmm. Oh yeah, on the sides there.
I think they defend their foundations better.
They literally. Yeti.
We'll go.
It's probably not too good a loot in there then.
I don't know, man. Your base has got good loot and it's made out of light.
Yeah, but I don't put it up on a mountain and kind of flaunt it around.
That's true.
It might just be somebody that's like, oh, I want to build a cool base up on the mountain, and I just started out kind of thing.
Or it could be a trap. Hmm. Oh, you got all that weight on your walker, man. That's why. What is that? 2,300 or is that 1,300?
13.
Yeah, I don't. That they should put a gap there between the attached weight and the number. It's hard to tell. Quacker. Where have I heard that name before? Quacker.
Quacker.
Yeah.
He was on the tile I was just on. I know. He was on the
Dead
medium
crew?
tile a whole bunch.
Hmm.
He was on the no, the hard tile. He was on the hard tile a whole bunch PvPing, I think.
Yeah.
I think he's with Dead Crew. You might be right. Oh, by the way, this Haven place has a whole bunch of Forager modules and Forester modules up for sale.
It's.
How much are the forager?
I can go check. I think it was expensive. Oh, actually, no, I think the Forager was the cheapest one. I can go run back to the trade station real quick and go find out while I'm making one.
You can see it on the map. I'm just not sure where the Haven is on the map.
Blooming Haven. It is. $500,000, 555,000.
That's a lot of hooch.
Yeah, they got some weird prices for everything. They have a bunch
Oh,
of.
God.
They got a pack mule module. Stacking this module increases the maximum weight. That doesn't. It's not weightless. It just increases the weight limit. Okay. They're selling bone glue for 31,000. Yeah, they have
they're using that
86
shit for
celestial
storage.
tablets. You could sell torque? What? What?
That's brilliant. You go to a monument tile and just sell torque.
15,000 for one torque, or I don't know how much torque that is. I don't know. Merchant modules, 13 of those for $1 million. Oh, you can buy where the clay spots are from the trade station. I didn't know you could do that. Forager. No, foragers for $500,000, but they have 25 of them.
What?
They're selling sing blades for 700,000. Glass for 23,000 per. Mushrooms
prices are
for 35,000. What?
What's
Scavenger
that?
for 200. Weightless for 685.
That one. None of those will ever sell.
Yeah. I'm just gonna farm worm silk and I don't know. I might go try to hunt down some different modules while I'm out and about. I'll be a little bit of a merchant boy.
Rotor, if you see any good spots for Rupu vines on that server, let me know.
Oh yeah, make sure we gotta get the shifting sands up for that tile then.
Yeah. For like a week before it burns. It's gonna be so disappointing every time it burns. Bye bye, shifting sands.
Hmm.
I can't remember about farming pearls.
It's farming what?
Pearls.
Oh, is that where you get the pearls in the center? Oh, I always thought the pearls were in like the center, like where you are right now, where the nurs spawn. Oh.
There's some.
Now with the ammo chest, they can be placed anywhere on the walker and it'll still refill whatever when you need it, right? Or do you have to go to it?
I think you can place it in the mollusk cage, and it'll work if that's what you're getting at.
Yeah. Dude, this smallest cage is so fucking glitchy. You can pretty much hang anything off the fucking walls in this.
You can stack 4.
Yeah.
Booty.
It's my side clan.
I think I just ran into one of the booty miners. He was nice. Except some guy named All Day Gankum, something like that.
Back in there, but as I'm up.
They're coming for you, man.
I was just.
You can go farm the hard tile. That's fucking trees for days there.
Oh yeah. You can also get some good fiber as well. At least the one I'm on, you can get some. It was at least tier 50. What level are you guys all now?
47.
Close behind you. 46 and 3/4.
I think Bastion's like 52 or something.
It is shit.
It's all the leeching on the crafting around him.
True.
If you're crafting and then you leave and I plop down my base and I craft and he's got it.
The Crazy Face Baldo cartoon coming at you soon! Cartoons were something I always watched growing up,
Worms
and
don't
most
spawn
of
in
them
the
were
same
family
spot.
friendly and fun.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely does. There's the servers kept crashing and I kept farming the same trees over and over, and the same tree had the same worm soak on it every single time.
Dope. Oh, that might be the money-making strat.
Repeatedly farm the 80 trees as the servers crash.
Yeah. Just DDoS the servers and make money. You know.
People actually thought that's what was happening, was Chinese were DDoSing the servers so they could dupe. There was conspiracy about it and everything.
There's always a conspiracy.
Yeah. When is there not?
Conspiracies are just good fun. They're not. There's always
Their life. I mean, sometimes I believe a few here and there if it seems
Right.
reasonable enough.
right. It's plausible enough. You're like, knowing humanity, that might be a thing. Like that whole the bio leak from the Wuhan whatnot whatever. That one's like just on the edge of plausibility for me. Some days I believe it more than others.
Yeah. I mean, it's very possible, you know.
I mean, they said they're looking into it, which I don't believe, but
I mean, it definitely create, you know, all kinds of chemical viruses and nerve gases and shit, and it's bound that, you know, one gets out, just someone,
Well,
you know, takes it home.
didn't they arrest like a fucking Harvard professor or some shit because he had ties, like his interns or whatever,
Oh
or his
yeah, I
understudies
remember
were
that.
like fucking part of the Chinese militia or something.
I didn't hear about that, but that's interesting.
Yeah, like his undergrad or whatever, like fucking teacher's aide, fucking whatever,
What should we do,
was a
Cat?
former military, was formerly in the Chinese military or
I don't see what that matters.
it all ties into Wuhan. They were paying him to develop biological fucking shit, germs, fucking whatever. I don't know the terminology. I remember reading about it when all this shit blew up.
That's interesting.
Pretty sure if you Googled it, fucking it'll.
Did you hear they're releasing Tony Hawk Pro Skater Plus?
I heard they did a remake on it, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna.
This is hilarious.
Oops.
Holy cow. You can buy resources and people will bring it to you. Pay to win. Let's go, baby.
What, in this
Buy-
game?
Yeah, you could on this one site I just found because I was looking at respawn times for Wormsilk, and it was like $16. You can get 100 bone splinters delivered to you. Farm
yourself,
bone
yeah.
splinters. Why would you spend $15? Let's look at some other prices.
I want to sell bone splinters for $15 now.
Let's do it.
Yeah, oh shit.
Get on this site.
Delivering though, that's kind of like,
Yeah. Why not just kill the person that's delivering and take what they got? They're like, if we're too far away, then we'll just suicide to your spot and farm it there. Like, well, if you're just gonna farm it, I could do that last time. Yeah, makes no sense.
I mean, yeah, that's probably how they do it, honestly. Instead of watering it over there, they just spawn, fucking, make some basic tools, farm it up real quick. It's like, delivery within an hour. It's doable. I would think.
It's like 5 guys just spawn and start whacking all the bone fragments in the area.
Yeah, but I mean, if it takes like an hour, it's like $15 an hour. It's not really. I mean, that's just like a normal job, you know.
True.
100 bone splinters takes 10 minutes.
Well, if you got to transport it too. That's probably the most tedious thing, transporting it. But the exchange
Probably
rate.
why it's so
if
expensive. It's because it's tedious. I bet for some of the other stuff it'd be a lot. Or it'd be more worth, I guess. To
How much are tablets? Phone frags are fucking $15 for 100 of tablets. Like
tablets,
$100 a
$10.
tablet. No way.
Tablets, $10. What?
I would think it'd be like
3,000 wood for 15.
Wait,
With a
what,
tablet's $10.
what site are you on?
It's at E3 Hell / buy last Oasis resources.
Gosh.
15 rupu for 15. A steel. 50 obsidian for 15. They just like 15.
Yeah, but how is a tablet 10 but the rest of that shit is 15?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they got some exploit or some
They
shit.
dupe the tablets. We have so many tablets we don't know what to do with it.
Yep. Probably. 3 groups farming across all servers and regions. Simply provide your friend ID and current region and realm, and we will try to get to you as soon as possible. You can buy flots? What?
Oh, for that they would just probably make a listing, or you would make a listing for X amount,
Yeah.
and they would buy it.
Minimum quantity ordered is 10,000 flots. Delivery within 15 to 60 minutes of placing your order. Hey, they cover the trade fee. What good people. Do you think eventually they're gonna add in that giant flotilla ship and just have it roam from tile to tile? Like the one that the old dude talks about in the beginning?
I think they might do something like that. And,
As like a giant trade stations like thing.
in Atlas, they had this thing called Ghost Ship, and it would just be like one on the map, and it would go between the tile servers like this game has, and you would kill it, and it would have special loot. And I think it was trader ships, and there's only like 4, like one in each quadrant, and it sounds like that could be potentially something like that, because then people would have to travel to seek those things out. So that'd be cool. I hate to keep comparing this game to Atlas because it's not Atlas, but I just assume since it's same company
same
that
developer. Well, is it the same developers or is it the same company?
it's same company, different team, but I'm sure
Gotcha.
a lot of
There's
the
some
assets
stuff
and
that
codes
carries
are-
over.
Yeah.
Oh, you can eat bugs, and it only takes like a very minor amount of your health. It's not bad. 15. But that's not bad. While I'm on the hard tile. Get a bunch of bugs and just worm silk AFK for a while. And then
Bugs are so hard to find.
No, I found like 8 of them all together on this one lake.
I just can't see them well.
Yeah.
Oh, do they
you're just
spawn near
running on-
water?
You're running on foot. Yeah, it makes sense that they spawn near water.
I found one once inside of a Ruku camp, and that was it.
I think, it's like they spawn everywhere, but mostly on the water kind of thing.
It's probably near the swamp, especially. And the big cattail one, I would think.
Yeah.
They need to add more like creatures to this game other than just Ruku.
They're
Like
working on it.
mosquitoes.
Don't put mosquitoes in this game.
You don't like
What do I have
mosquitoes?
to deal with malaria?
Like mosquitoes, man.
Yeah, you're out in the country, man. You're out in the country, Bastion. You know all about mosquitoes.
I can see malaria being a thing. Got some medicine. Oh, now you have dysentery. Like,
How fun, caller?
What? We turn this into Oregon Trail? Yeah.
hey man, don't drink the contaminated water.
Just don't do it, man. It's not worth it. Kind of. Except you don't die of dysentery, you die of giant crabs camping your body and ship.
I'm gonna unlock the Titan.
Do it. I'll ride around with you.
Yeah.
Let's do it. 3-man Titan.
Bastion, you want in on that, man? 4-man
What?
Titan crew?
100 tablets?
I'll do it just for the joke of it.
Oh, go ahead.
I want the Tusker, man. It's
I
slow
want
and
it too, actually.
I want it's slow and immovable, or I can't even speak, but I want the Tusker. I've seen it. It looks cool, and I want it. And I want that space.
I've never seen it, but the idea of like all that cargo space and
Yeah. Oh
being
yeah.
a traveling trader sounds cool.
Oh yeah.
It's got 1,000 stacks, right? For
I
storage?
think so. Yeah. It does. It has a front and a back storage, so there's two separate cargo spots. It's cool as hell.
And you could build on it too, right?
Yes, there's a ton of space. Well,
Can you
not as
you
much
build, like,
space
clay
as like
on
the
it?
Schmetterling,
Oh.
but I think the Schmetterling, if you were gonna do a factory base, put a bunch of craftsmen, that would be the ship to do it.
Yeah, but that's a target though.
That is a big target. Yeah. Tusker is a little lower to the ground.
I wouldn't want to have a packed base on it. I would probably just, I don't know. I wouldn't want to craft on something slow that is a target for people to attack. I'd probably get the Tusker just to cargo and trade and transport.
Mm-hmm. Same.
But that'd be pretty cool to have. 50 tablets though.
Honestly, 50 tablets is what? 10 monument runs? I mean, that is actually a lot, but you know what I'm saying, like...
It's 5,000 frags. It's 5,000 frags.
I don't know. I might give up this worm silk endeavor. I might just sell what I have. I have a decent amount, but get some flots and head back and farm tablets or farm fragments. If you wanted to, we could go and try and do another run. I gotta go craft some more tools though. I'm just glad they didn't take the legs off of my walker, man. That would have been made me very sad, but they just busted in and took out everything.